You know, the AI gold rush is in full swing, but what if you could actually profit from it without having to be some kind of tech wizard? Well, today, we're going to deconstruct a business pitch for a platform called GPUnex, which claims you can do exactly that. Let's really dig in and see how they make their case. So every good pitch starts with a really compelling question, right? GPUnex gets right to the heart of what a lot of people are probably feeling. This huge AI revolution is happening all around us, but how does the average person get a piece of that pie without, knowing how to code or having a ton of cash to buy fancy equipment? This is the hook. This is what's designed to grab your attention. And here it is, the core idea stated about as simply as it gets. What the pitch is saying is that AI isn't just some abstract thing floating around in the cloud. Nope, it's a physical process that is incredibly hungry for computing power. And the hardware that feeds that hunger, that's the graphics processing unit, the GPU. Okay, so this is where the business angle really starts to come into focus. The argument is, since pretty much every AI company on the planet needs this specific hardware, the demand is just exploding, and it's way, way bigger than the supply. And whenever that happens, you get a bottleneck. And that bottleneck turns raw GPU power into a super valuable commodity. So how does GPUnex fit into all this? Well, according to them, their platform lets regular people like you and me fund this essential hardware. You're basically helping to buy the GPUs. And then the platform takes care of renting out all that computing power to the AI companies who are desperate for it. And you gotta pay attention to the language they're using here. They don't just call it a rental business. Oh no, it's a new asset class. Now, that is a classic bit of marketing designed to appeal to, quote, smart tech investors. It makes it sound like this is a really sophisticated, next-level way to grow your money. Of course, to build trust, you have to make people feel safe. So the pitch rolls out a whole list of security-sounding features. You see things like KYB verified, that just means know your business, and escrow protected transactions, all mixed in with promises of total transparency and support. It's a list that's designed to calm any nerves you might have. Now, this right here is probably the most crucial selling point. The promise that this is totally passive. The source material really pushes this idea that once you've put your money in, the platform handles everything else. The setup, the maintenance, finding renters, all of it. The user supposedly doesn't have to lift a finger. So they lay out the whole journey for you in 4 super simple steps. Step 1, sign up and pick a package. 2, they set up the hardware. 3, AI companies rent it. And 4, you earn daily revenue. The message couldn't be clearer. This is designed to look like a simple, automated, money-making machine. So that's the process they lay out. But what exactly are people being asked to buy into? Let's take a look at the actual packages and the numbers they're talking about. All right, so here are the different packages they present. You've got the entry-level one, the yield starter, with a very clear price and a specific claimed daily payout. But then, notice something? For all the bigger, more expensive-sounding packages, the costs and potential returns are, well, they're not specified. You have to dig a bit deeper for those. The pitch really focuses on this number, $59. And there's a good reason for that. By anchoring on a really low price for the starter package, it makes the whole thing feel incredibly accessible. It lowers that barrier to entry so that just about anyone can feel like they can get involved. And that brings us to the grand finale of the pitch. After they've explained the concept, shown you the packages, they move into a very direct call to action. They're not just giving you information anymore. They're telling you exactly what they want you to do right now. And here is the offer. They want you to register, but using a specific affiliate link. And if you do, they say you'll get a free $10 package just to get you started. And the big promise is that you can start earning that daily revenue almost immediately. And this is how they close it out. It's a really powerful line, isn't it? It taps directly into that feeling of FOMO, the fear of missing out. The message is simple. This is a massive, historic opportunity, a full-blown revolution, and this is your chance to claim your piece of it. So look, when you strip away all the marketing language and the sales pitch, the basic idea here is crowdsourced computing infrastructure. And that leaves us with a much bigger question to think about. As the world's demand for computing power just keeps growing and growing, are we going to see more and more of these kinds of investment models? It really makes you wonder what the future of this space looks like.